Give me the beat, boy.
Hey everyone, welcome to Graded Sports Stock Cards. From the title, you can tell this is my PSA submissions. I'm going to do 3 videos. The 3 videos are going to go over my worst, middle, and best, the 10s. The 10s I got back. The first one's going to be the duds. The things I'm not so proud of, the mistakes I've made, and hopefully we can find out what happened. First one is going to be, this come back as an 8. This come back as an 8. You can kind of tell, I don't know if you can see, it's got a little bit of a white corner right here. A little bit of a white corner. I think that was it. That card's super hard to grade out. So I'm thinking that was it. I'm going to go kind of fast because this is, this one right here. This is a hard card to grade out. Everything I sent in I thought was going to be a 10. Or at least a 9. If I thought it was a great insert, I figured it might come back as a 9. Anyways, so this is a top 10, came back as a near mint 8, and it's just really hard to get this one with the, I don't know if you can see the corners, but yeah, you can maybe see just a little bit of white silvering on the corner. But anyways, and this came back as a 7, which was you know, and I can see a little spot right here, and that's got a little white dot on the corner. And right now I'm really seeing a lot of white dots on corners. This right here at NBA Finals Super Team Michael Jordan come back as a 6. And when I look at this one, I see little whiteness on every corner. I'm seeing it so much better. I got a better light now, so this next submission I'm going to send off is going to be so much better. This came back as a 7. And I see little white dots on the edges. Little white dots. I won't make that mistake again. We'll get these 7s back. That's what, and also this on these, the last 2 cards I showed, that's what it was. It was not just the white dots, but there's also the edges. I didn't see any white spots on the edges. I mean, that's just terrible. I can't believe I sent that off. But you live, you learn. I learned a lot. My first little stint. This come back as an 8. These cards I was hoping for 9s because I saw a little bit of problems. Just got a little white dot right there, but just the edges, the way these cards were made, and the way they were kept. You know, it's only been 25 years. So just the way they were kept. That one come back as an 8. This one's super hard to get back. Came back as an 8, but as you can see, you know, just you can see the little white dot on the edge. Yeah, when it has that, that's gonna come back 8, 9 every single time. Dark borders. As soon as I get cards in, as soon as I see a white spot, I just put it in the do not grade pile because that bad boy is not coming back as a 10. That little white dot right there on the corner. That's it. Got to be more careful. This is really nice. All these I was hoping to get back. This one I think was centering. I think that was centering on that one. The top to bottom. Not so much left to right, but top to bottom, that was centering. But to come back as an 8, I actually have 2 of those. But for both of them to come back as an 8 was a little, I didn't know what was going on there. Maybe it's just hard card to grade. Maybe there might be a spot that I can't see that they're looking at. Anyways, hoping for this one to be at least a 9. It's kind of a hard grade. It's not centered top to bottom, and I don't really see much else with it. Top to bottom on the back is not very centered, but they allow 40/60, so I don't know exactly what I did. Anyways, you live, you learn. This one come back as an 8. I see a white dot right there. You know, a white dot under a microscope, that's going to look fuzzy for the person that grades it. I don't know if you can see the white dot on the corner. So just watch out, black borders when you send them in. This card right here has extremely dark black dark black all the way around the card. It's a very hard grade. This is a 7, but when I looked at the pop was very low. But when you look close, you see tiny little white dots on the edges, and came back as a 7. So won't make that mistake again. Now we're getting to the better cards. Let's go over all these. This is an 8 OC, but when you get down to an 8, it was OC means that means off center. So this is an 8. If it wasn't off centered, it would be an 8. So this might as well just be a 7 or a 6. So that's the 88. Not a good. An 8 is good for that card. 7 is really below standard. This one right here, a lot of these, yeah, you can see right here where it was just from top to bottom. When it's off center, top to bottom, that comes into play, and it's just not very pretty. This one, and also sometimes these cards, they could just say, you know what, that's a dingy looking card. They didn't like the coloring on it. Lots of things like that can happen. Lots of 7s. Now I did get 2 9s. I'm gonna go ahead and tell you in the other videos. So the 9s I'm selling for over $100. So well worth it. And also I was gonna say, you know, with everything I sent off, I made some mistakes, but I well made up for it. Sending cards to PSA, as long as you got a good grading system, you know, that works for you. You're sending off cards. See, this is a 7. I see the white dot on the edge there, I mean, on the corner, and then maybe the edges weren't perfect. Such a hard card to read, and you see that little spot right there, and the spot right there. So this come back as a 7. I got a few of these at a 9, but to get that as a 7 is depressing. And I'll do a lot better on my second submission. Anyways, this one top to bottom come back as a 5. I was really hoping for 8s on these, hoping for 8s/9s. It's such a card hard to send. I mean, I keep on saying card hard. It's such a hard card to send off. And you can even say it's not even. This was not a card I should have sent off. Corners bad. You live, you learn. Same exact thing with this one. And especially when you turn it over with those, there also might be some scratches on the back. The way this card is, on the back there was lots of wax buildup from the packs, because this card was pretty much all in the back. When they did the pack, they had, you know, a lot of 1988 cards, 87, 88 cards, and on the back there was always these cards right here, and there was wax from the pack. Anywho, the 5, ugly. Don't know what I was thinking, but I got some 9s on this one, so you know I made up for it. No wait, no, I got some 8s. So, anyways, proud of those, because those are worth some good money, and that's the reason why. That's the reason why they're worth so much, because this card on the back, it's got the centering, got the edges, it's a sticker. How many kids didn't use the sticker? It's also got the back with the blue right here. It also had the wax buildup. To get this at a 9 or 10, hundreds, thousands of dollars. So, not hundreds of thousands, hundreds of dollars, and I've seen them go all the way up to a 10, up in the thousands. Anywho, now this card I was hoping to get an 8, 9, 10. Came back as a 7. This is the 87 Michael Jordan. A little closer, you can see a little spot right there, right there. It's not even. That red to white is not with that red to white. You can tell the card's not even. I'll kind of hold it still. So, off center on the back. Once again, you can see it's just not centered. And anywho, This one's really hard to get. So hoping for some 9s. I knew this wouldn't be a 10. But anyways, these are the depressing cards. It gets better. These 2 cards I really wanted to get good. That at a 7. These cards at a these cards right here at 9s, 10s go way up there. But when you look closely, you can see the white dot on the corner. You can see that one, maybe not so much, but definitely there. You look, so hard to see, but it's there. And as soon as usually these edges will be shiny. They'll have little notches, and there'll be spots where all this red foil is going down. I didn't see that on this card. I thought, even if there was a little white dot on the edge, it's possible that I can maybe get an 8 or a 9. But these cards with all these with all this foil, they look at it under the magnifying glass. They're going to see a spot. They're going to see a problem with one of those, with some of that foil. They're going to see a few imperfections, and that's what happened. Also, the back on this card is usually chipped in little white. You'll see little white chips, and I thought that was great, except for this little corner right here. Yeah, you can see it right there. But that's going to be one of the best 7s that you'll see, followed by this 7. Exact same thing. I sent 2 off, hoping one would come back as a 9. 9, possibly. You can see that little white dot on the edge. But the edges on this one, no chipping, no silvering. On the back, you see that little white spot right there. Little imperfections, but these are the 2 nicest 7s you'll see. The power and the keys, beautiful cards, and yeah, just anyways. All right, this right here is, I'm actually kind of proud about this card because it's the only one. There's a population 1. When you grade cards, you'll see a pop report, and it's the population. So there's only one of these cards that are ranked 7 or higher, and so out of the 499 that were sent, only one of them came back as a 7 or higher. So that one is actually a really nice card. It's just must be really hard with these sharp brown edges. I see the little white dot. You can see it right there. Man, that's what gets you. I do promise it gets better. The next 2 videos are much better. So I get better. And also you can see this little spot right here. It must be on the card. I thought it was on the casing, but it must be on the card. That's what brought it down to 7. The card actually looked really good when I sent off. I don't know what that is, but came out as a 7. I thought it was going to be a 10. These next cards, I was hoping for 10s, but that one at a 9. Chipper Jones, minor league. This one, hoping for a nice one. The population was 294. Only 154 of them were higher. Don't worry, I wrote this on the back of the sleeve. But that one, I actually do like that one. That one at a 10, very expensive. Jeff Bagwell rookie. This one, Strasburg at a 9. Posey at a 9. All these, I thought these were all going to be 10s. Frank Thomas at a 9. Jeff Bagwell at a 9. And the Frank Thomas at a 9. Alright, that's the first video. Thank y'all so much. I talk with my hands. So anyways, thank y'all so much. I appreciate everything. Please like, subscribe. I'm going to put more videos right here, right here, right here. There's also, go back and look at when I sent all these cards off, I did a little video. I'm going to try to put it in one of these corners, but I did a little video before I even sent it off. They're all in the little card saver sleeves. So check out that video. I was really excited when I sent all these off. There's a lot more cards to come. and I got some really great grades. I got a lot of 10s. I learned a lot, and y'all just saw the mistakes I made. And these 3 cards right here, they were actually, those were for part of the 15 free that you sent off. I think I got that one on eBay actually, but those 2 were part of the 15 free that I sent off. Anyways, thank y'all so much. Look at the other videos, subscribe, like, comment, let me know what you think. Thank y'all so much.